Can I help you?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm just looking.
They're just a new line. They're nice, aren't they?
Not bad.
Are you looking for something for a special occasion or just ordinary day wear?
Oh, just an ordinary style.
Any particular colour?
No.
Well, how about this one?
How much?
It's $56. It's just a synthetic, but you can hardly tell these days, can you?
Well, do you reckon it'll fit me?
Yes, it's on an elasticized base. If you'd just like to come through, we can try it on.
No, it doesn't matter. As long as it fits, it'll be all right.
Well, it'll only take a minute.
No, it'll be okay. $56, you said?
Yes.
Well, just shove it in a bag, will you?
Right. Won't be a minute.
My name's Jean Carter.
Oh, of course, the Salvation Army rang me about you. I'm Judy Bryant. I run the place. How are you?
Yeah, I know. They told me.
You're going to be staying with us for a while, huh?
Oh, well, if it's possible, I've nowhere else to go. You see, my husband walked out on me and
Hey, come on now, love. It's all right. You're going to have fun here. It's not the Ritz, but we're really comfortable.
I'm sorry.
Look, everyone that comes here has problems. That's why they're here. We're not going to pry or try and find out any of your business, but if you need us, we'll be there, huh?
Thanks.
Now, look, we're having lunch. Why don't you come and join us? A good chance to meet the girls, huh?
Right.
Come on. Well, how are you settling in, Jean?
Oh, fine. The room's nice and the company's better.
Yeah, I told you, huh? Look, there's a couple of things we have to talk about.
Yes?
Well, I think it's time you knew about our financial situation. We get some assistance from the prisoner aid, but the rest of the time we all have to pitch in.
Oh, I see.
So, how are you fixed financially at the moment?
Well, not too good, I'm afraid. When Eddie ran out on me, he took the lot. I only had a few dollars in my purse, and that went in the first few days. I'm broke.
Yeah, well, it's not an immediate problem, but we'll sort something out. Oh. Bitch. What's up?
Just got together some of my gear. Thought I might get a few bucks for it at the pawn shop.
Oh, good idea, but don't you let those bastards rip you off.
All right.
And don't go blowing it all on booze, neither.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that bitch. Thieving little bitch!
What the hell's going on?
It's Hazel. She's nicked me cash.
I thought you said you didn't have any money.
Well, I did. What I'd put away for a rainy day, and it's gone. The whole damn lot.
Well, maybe if you'd been honest with me.
Don't you start lecturing me. That lousy bitch has stolen it.
Are you sure you haven't misplaced it?
What? You saw her with the suitcase. She wasn't going to a pawn shop. She was clearing out. When I find her, she'll wish she hadn't been born.
You gonna call the cops?
No cops. I don't want any cops.
How much money was it?
Oh, forget it. I'll take care of this myself, all right?
Oh, hi. Hey, listen, do you know anything about hemming? I always get it crooked.
So do I. My rent. I'm paid up now, okay?
Hey, where'd you get this?
Does it matter? You went crook on me for not paying my way, so I'm paying.
You know, your finances go up and down like a yo-yo. One minute you're broke, the next minute you're loaded.
Well, if you really must know, I pawned a few things. A damn good camera that I'd never even used and a watch my mother gave me.
Oh, Jane, there was no need to do that.
What's up?
Well, Hazel's in a bit of trouble. She's been passing stolen money.
Well, she's not here. She didn't leave anything.
We know that, Mrs. Carter, but we'd like to have a look around anyway.
Aw, Jean, you're supposed to keep this room tidy.
Well, I'm sorry. The maid hasn't been in today.
How long have you been sharing this room with Miss Kip?
Long enough.
You didn't like her?
Oh, she was all right. For a booze artist.
I thought you ran a dry ship here,
Yeah,
Miss
I
Grant.
do. Sometimes they sneak it in.
Did she leave anything else behind?
No, I told you.
Did she ever say anything about where she might be heading?
No. All she ever talked about was getting her kids back and boozing. Hey, that's mine.
All right, Gary. Did Kent ever tell you anything about her family, aunts, cousins or someone?
No. Look, why all these questions? She was no friend of mine. I just had to share a room with her, that's all.
All right, Mrs. Carter. Just checking. Mrs. Barbara Veitch.
It belongs to a friend of mine. I've got to give it back to her.
Then you won't mind me running a check on it, will you?
No, of course not.
Gary, send Jim up, will you?
I don't know why you keep going on about it. I'm just hanging on to it for a friend.
Well, give us your friend's phone number. We can ring her and verify it.
She's not on the phone.
Her address, then.
Look, I don't know. She's moved to a new place and I can't give it back till I find out where she's gone.
Oh, for heaven's sake, she's already told you her friend's name.
That I can read for myself.
Well, then ring the credit card people and they'll tell you where she's staying.
Just what I intend to do, Miss Bryant. Stay here and keep Mrs. Carter company, will you? Have you got a phone I can use?
Yeah, it's downstairs.
And see what else you can find in this mess? $496 13 328 005 668. Hey! All right, lady. If that's the way you want it, we'll finish our inquiries down at the station. That credit card was stolen, all right. There's the details.
Well, I don't understand. My friend was...
Your friend claims she's never heard of a Jean Carter. No doubt she'll confirm that in front of the magistrate tomorrow. You better get a prints, too.
Sure.
No.
Eh?
Well, I know my rights. You can't fingerprint me without my permission.
We won't need your permission once you're convicted.
Well, I haven't been convicted yet.
It's only a matter of time.
Okay, Carter, step up.
Well, anything wrong?
No. Your name is Jean Mary Carter of no fixed address, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
You've been charged with stealing property not exceeding the value of $250 and assaulting a police officer and have been sentenced to 1 month's imprisonment, is that correct?
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
Fine. We'll take it from here.
Well, keep yourself nice, Jean.
Okay, Carter, let's have your possessions. And I'll have that, too.
What?
Never been inside before, eh? There's Jean Carter, ladies. I'm sure you'll make her welcome. And, by the way, Carter is not subject to the penalties imposed on H Block before she arrived.
How long are you in for?
Month?
I see. Could be useful.
Useful? How?
Well, you haven't lost your privileges, see? But we have.
Well, I don't understand. What privileges?
Well, buy up for one. We might just be persuaded to accept a contribution or two from you, just to show your goodwill.
But escapes need careful planning and friends on the outside.
How would you know?
Oh, just repeating what I've heard from mates. A few of them are ex-crims.
Name one.
No way. Anyway, they're all interstate.
It's her. If this is her first time inside, I am the Queen of England. We were talking about escaping before, and she knew all about it. Reckon some ex-crim mates told her.
And why would she lie?
Well, she could be a plant from the cops or something.
That's what Chrissy reckons. Well, if you're right, you're in real trouble after the way you shut your mouth off yesterday.
Seriously, there's something real strange about her. I reckon you ought to be watching her.
Margot said you got mates on the inside.
That's right. Interstate.
Where?
Sydney.
Well, some of the girls here have done time in Sydney. They might know your mates.
Maybe.
Well, if you ever want to get a message through.
I don't. The only message I want to get through is that I want to be left alone. I'm only in here for a few weeks and then out. I don't want to get involved.
Well, they caught me passing stolen money. I didn't know it was nicked.
Yeah? I'm getting out of here in 3 weeks' time, so long as you keep your mouth shut. But if those cops so much as look sideways at me, your precious kids are going to be orphans. Understand?
I've got a bone to pick with you.
Such as?
Such as Hazel doing time for a crime you committed.
Says who?
Says me.
You're barking up the wrong tree. If she didn't do it, she's got nothing to worry about. But don't try pinning it on me.
Cops have verbaled her and she could do a long stretch.
Tough. Them's the breaks.
Don't be so cocky, Carter. The cops are after you, not Hazel.
Like I told you before, I don't know what you're talking about. If you've got any proof, you'd better produce it. But get off my back.
I haven't. Not yet. But I'll get it.
And then what?
You'll be the first to know when it happens.
Hazel Kent's in here for something she didn't do.
That's a familiar claim.
She's innocent. That robbery money the police found her with wasn't hers. She stole it from one of the women at the halfway house.
And then that woman conveniently disappeared, I suppose.
No, she didn't. She's right here.
In Wentworth?
Yeah, Jean Carter.
We ran a check on your prints.
I don't know what you mean.
Don't you, Carter? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not right, is it? It's Nola Mackenzie. Or have you forgotten your own name?
Where's that lagging bitch?
Look, what's done is done. You would have been nicked for that robbery eventually anyway.
Wrong. The cops ran a check, but they couldn't pin anything on me. So your precious Kent isn't off the hook anyway.
So, you're lucky.
Lucky? Oh, let me tell you a few facts, little miss. Because of that lagging bitch, I've got to go back to WA.
I thought you'd been inside before.
Parkwoods, 2 murders, 1 a cop.
What's the difference in? One jail's same as the other.
Not in West Australia, it's not.
Over there, they still have the death penalty for killing cops.
Hell.
Do you know what you've done, Lawson? You've just put a noose around my neck. I spent 20 years in a stinking little hole in Sydney with a drunken family that only sobered up long enough to draw their dole chicks. When I ran off and married Eddie, I thought I was getting away from it all. Perth was so clean. For 10 years I stuck it out. But it was like bashing my head against a brick wall. He was a born loser right from the word go.
Yeah, well, we've all been through that.
Have you ever lived on the Nullarbor? There's nothing out there except lousy scrub and the trains going past. I used to stand on the veranda trying to keep the dust out of my eyes, watching the Indian Pacific go past. All those people going somewhere. And me, stuck in the middle of nowhere.
So why didn't you hop on a train and clear off?
What with? He kept me broke. He blew every cent we had on booze.
And so you blasted him?
Yeah. He was sitting there on the veranda cracking tinnies by the dozen. Stinking hot. He told me I stank. He laughed and called me a filthy slag. So I got his rifle and I just kept firing. Then I got into the truck and cleared off. Tried to get away.
How far did you get?
Not far enough. Eddie's best mate was the local copper. Oh, he was a real pig. He got on the radio to Perth and then he came after me. It took 3 shots to finish him.
You don't do things by halves, do you?
I thought I could be something. Go somewhere. Next thing I know, I'm in the slammer with a death penalty over me head. Well, I thought I was entitled to some life. So I busted out. I did a bank over. Hopped on a goods train. And for the first time in my life, I was on my way. And now this. Oh, yes. I've got a lot to thank you for.
You step out of Wentworth and they'll have you back on a West Australian death row in the same day. And you think I've had it.
You pig!
Think Mackenzie. There won't be any extra charges from me to keep you here. And I'll say the other women bashed you. They'll have you back in WA so fast your head'll spin. They're very funny like that. They don't like you getting killed before they have a chance to get you to the gallows.
I didn't think you screws were allowed to talk to us.
I do what I like with scum like you.
When there's no one else around.
You're learning. But you won't be here long enough to use the knowledge. By the way, there was another cop killer on death row, wasn't there?
So what?
They hanged him this morning.
I used to be a top hand in the abattoirs back west. I could strip you to the bone with a kitchen knife, and don't you forget it.
I told you, go easy, will you? I'm on your side.
Nobody's on my side. A gallows. That's what they call the frame that carcasses are slung on. That's where I used to cut and bone them. Dead cows. And there I was, penned up in death row, waiting my turn for the real gallows. Hello, Paddy.
What the hell are you doing? You scared the living daylights out of me.
I've been waiting for you.
You didn't know I was coming here.
Well, I knew somebody had lobbed sooner or later. Being you was just a bonus for me.
What do you want?
An excuse to stay in Wentworth?
Well, you're a bit late. Hazel's out.
Like I see it. You'll do.
Back off or I'll clobber you.
Oh, you, look at me, I'm scared.
Lay off, you stinking bitch!
Do yourself a favour, Lawson. Make it quick. Oh, I'm sorry, Paddy, but I can't let those mongrels hang me now, can I? Where's Nola?
How would I know?
Is she after Paddy?
Ah! She might be.
Damn. Oh, I'll come with you. She said she was going to the loo. I'll check there.
You go look ourselves.
You in there?
Murder. Premeditated. Looks like you're stuck with me now. She was a pushover. Bitch!
What's going on in here? Oh my God! Come on, Smith! Here comes here! Coming at you too! He's mad! He's killed Paddy! Oh my God! Mrs. Ward, quickly! Right, keep an eye on these two. Just keep them apart.
I wonder if she knew she was doing me a favour.
This your doing?
Yeah.
You're all right, Smith.
Oh, sure. Everything's just great.
All right. Come on, Mackenzie. Smith, come with us. You wait here. The police are on their way.
Come along, Smith.
Why, Mackenzie? I want to know what Lawson did that provoked such an unnecessary act.
Not a thing. It just seemed like a good idea at the time.
Don't insult my intelligence, Mackenzie. We both know that Lawson gave me information about you, and I am not unfamiliar with the prisoner's code on lagging.
Yeah. Well, that was just a little bonus. I wasn't after Lawson. She just happened to be the first one who walked in.
Bitch! That'll do, Smith.
Mrs. Powell, take Smith back to the others. She will have to make a statement to the police later.
Yeah, but what about her? If
I will make the decision, Smith. You may go.
Come on.
In all my years as governor, I don't think I have ever come across anyone as cold-blooded as you are, Mackenzie. You will be taken to solitary until the police arrive. And quite frankly, the longer you are kept away from the others, the better it will be for all of us. Miss Ferguson?
Come on, Mackenzie.
Sure, Miss Ferguson. Too bad I'd already packed my case to go back to WA. Now I don't reckon I'll be leaving here for a long time. What do you reckon? Geez, well, what do you know? Room service.
Make the most of it.
I hope it chokes you. Thanks for nothing. How do I know there's not poison in it or something?
You never know your luck.
You can take your chances. Either eat it or go hungry. Come on, Birdsworth.
Eat it up. Might clean your mouth. Huh?
Oh. You could end up wishing you had hanged. It might be quicker than what some of the women have planned for you.
Oh, I don't think so, Mrs. Powell. You see, I got my own personal bodyguard. You. And the rest of the screws around here. You get paid to look out for me, and you're really going to earn your money from now on.
Righto, Mackenzie, you're out.
About time.
Looks like the women are pleased you're out too. Already hung the decorations. Looks a bit untidy though, doesn't it? I think you better get it down, don't you? Well, we are being good, aren't we?
I don't want to do another stint in the pound.
Good. I'll take you down to the laundry then. I'm sure B. Smith can find something for you to do down there. Know anything about this, Smith?
No.
Get rid of it before the governor finds out about it. Mackenzie's been rostered in the laundry, Smith. Find something for her to do.
So, they let you out.
Yeah.
Jacko, little corridor. I'm surprised you had the nerve to come back in here after what you've been having. One more lousy day and she would have been out of here if it hadn't been for you.
I've got no fight with you, Smith.
Oh, like hell you haven't.
Hey! Get your mouth! What the fuck? Let us in mine!
Go ahead, Smith. What are you waiting for? There's a spare cell in solitary.
Yeah, but B didn't start it, Miss Ferguson. Nola kicked her right in the gut.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Daniels. I'd have seen it if she did. I've been standing outside all the time and I never saw a thing. Go ahead, Smith. Don't let me stop you.
Well, well, well. Looks like the freak's got herself a new girlfriend.
Well, I suppose it had to come sooner or later. But I'm surprised at you, Trixie. I thought you and me were mates.
You got no mates, Mackenzie. You're a bloody maniac.
Maybe if you're in my shoes, you'd do the same.
Like hell. Oh, all right, Maxie? Yeah, of course I'm all right. Look, you just keep me like I told him that. Chase that bitch away Let me get it. You bitch.
What is this? Get out of here! Help me! Get out of here, you lot! I'll talk to you later, Maxine.
Oh, come on. What are you waiting for? You'll keep.
I will not have this barbaric behavior in my prison. Tell me who the culprits are, and they will be punished. Very well. Mrs. Powell, take her to solitary for protective custody with the normal cell privileges.
No. I want to go back to the others.
As you will not tell us the names of your attackers, then we can't take the chance of them repeating their actions.
Who said it was the women?
Are you suggesting it's an officer? Answer me.
You said it, I didn't.
This is a very serious allegation, and I want to know the truth.
All right. I'm not saying anything. You can send me back to solitary if you want. But don't be surprised if it happens again. What's wrong, Trixie? Not scared, are you? Just because you haven't got a bunch of your mates... I've got a bone to pick with you, Trixie! When they see your face in the morning, they'll really think that I've got it in for you, won't they? Won't they?
She was still in the shower when I was out drying my hair. So what does that prove? I had this with me, that's what. You silly tart. You've left your soap in the shower.
Oh, so I did. Save me a pace of brekkie, will you?
What the hell am I supposed to do out here?
Well, you can start by pulling out the weeds.
I wouldn't know weed from a gum tree.
That's easy. If you get a hernia, you've pulled out a gum tree.
Oh, terrific. Look, why can't I do something inside? I hate gardening.
If you used your brains, you'd realise this is for your own good. Besides, I would have thought you'd appreciate getting away from the other women for a while. You're not exactly popular with them.
Who told you that? Okay. So we got away to a bumpy start. But I'm never going to get to know them stuck out here, am I?
Oh, come off it, Mackenzie. This isn't a fun farm. Now, you will do as you're damn well told.
Yeah.
If she gives you any trouble, just call the gate guard.
And who am I going to call if she starts giving me trouble?
Try me. Hope your lungs are good, though. Don't know where I'll be.
Just asked a question, that's all.
Yes, well, now you know. Do as you're told and get on with it.
Must be my lucky day. I've been looking for you, Daniels.
You leave me alone.
Get lost, Quinn. Now! And now you are going to get hurt. And for that, you're going to get very badly hurt. Now, that was stupid. Real stupid.
You rotten mongrel. What do you want to go and do that to little Maxie for? She never did you any harm.
But she tried. And nobody does that to me.
Well, I won't try, Mackenzie. When I finish with you, you'll be begging to be sent back to Western Australia.
So you keep saying. Look, what have I got to do to get you going, Queenie? I killed one of your mates, bashed 4 of the others. What's stopping you now?
Screws. You lead a charmed life, don't you? But don't worry. It will happen.
The PRG have given us a couple of cartons of books. You can unpack them.
Working in the library? It's a pretty cushy job for punishment, isn't it?
You know me, Smith. An old softy. Go on, move.
G'day, Bea.
Well, well, well. So this is it. Finally got the nerve, eh? Get lost.
Bea?
Get out.
Right.
So, who goes first?
Now, don't be impatient, Mackenzie. I've got all the time in the world. You haven't.
What's wrong? You got the time and the place, but you ran out of guts.
Ferguson's prowling around outside that door, just waiting for us to lay into each other. Whoever's left standing will go up for it.
She's really got you scared, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah. Scared to death. I'll get you, Mackenzie, just count on it. But not until I organise the time and place. I'm buggered if I'm going to do extra time just to satisfy Ferguson.
Do you know what I think, Smith? I think you've left it too late. You've run out of steam. All that's left is hot air.
Can we help you, Miss Ferguson? Maybe you'd like to take out a book?
Here's one for you. Leathercraft for the enthusiast.
What's going on? Quinn seemed rather eager to get out of here.
Oh, well, you know. 2's company, 3's a crowd.
She didn't quite fit in.
You don't look too well, Miss Ferguson.
Just get on with the books.
Yes, Miss Ferguson. Now, what was it we were up to, Norma? Hobbies, wasn't it?
Well, well, well. Would you look at this?
Good. I could have got caught with that. Who do you reckon did it?
It's too subtle for Smith. What did you say Maxine was put on cleaning duties for?
Talking back to Po-Face and being slack on the job, I think. Why?
I think I'll just find out. You didn't happen to drop in and leave me a little present by any chance?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This!
Oh, no, nothing about it.
I think you do. You were clumsy again, Maxie, and you left the tap dripping.
No, I didn't. I turned it right.
There, I told you. Do you know what to do, Maxie? We're going to give your face a nice little wash.
No, stop it, please.
Stop it, Kenny.
Oh, Bea, help.
I said drop it. You stupid. Coming in here. It was really dumb, wasn't it?
Lizzie, watch the door. Maxine, fill up the sink. I can't do anything now, Bea. We're missed in the dining room.
So, well, I'm not hungry anyway. Come on, Maxine.
Oh, thinkful.
That's what you found out. How bad he felt. You just kept pushing her head down until the bubbles stopped. Isn't that what you said? Is it?
Oh, you missed your chance, Smith. It's not your lucky day.
Wordsworth? What are you lot doing in here? Didn't you hear the bell?
We were just going, Mrs. Powell. Coming, Bea?
Well, then get out.
Thanks, Bea.
Get going.
Have you done the corridor around the corner?
Yes, Mrs. Powell.
Well, it doesn't look like it. It'll have to be done again, won't it?
Yes, Mrs. Powell.
You're not here to exercise. The idea is to get them clean. And when you finish that one, I want the corridor outside the kitchen done.
Yes, Mrs. Powell.
Listen, I don't like the tone in your voice.
Yes, Mrs. Powell.
All right, get on with it. I'll be back to check later.
is Paddy. Mackenzie, I am sick to death of telling you to clean these damn floors. What's wrong with you? Oh, nothing, I just feel a bit grog.
Sudden, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you need to see the sister?
All right. If I could just lie down for a bit.
Look, either you're sick and you're going to see the sister, or you get on with the job I've given you.
All right.
I'll make sure you do. I'll be back later, and you make sure they are clean.
God. What happened?
I just had a little visit from your mate, B. Smith. Don't pass out on me now. I'm gonna need your help.
I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be sick. What's it supposed to be? Okay.
Yeah.
The killer.
Well, it's not for kisses. Now, come on, give us a hand. I've got to put something on it.
Yeah, I'll go and get the sister.
Oh, are you off your head? Well, what am I supposed to say? That I burnt myself ironing?
What can I put on it? I could get some butter from the kitchen or something.
Oh, shut up, will you? Just get a hanky, some cold water, and drip it on real slow.
Right. Now, don't blame me if this hurts.
Do it! Now.